In a quiet valley surrounded by gentle hills and winding rivers there lived a boy named Hu. To anyone watching him from the outside, Hu seemed surrounded by peace. The river flowed softly beside his home. The trees swayed delicately in the morning breeze. Birds glided across the sky with effortless grace. But inside Hu's mind, there was no such peace. Every morning, as he sat by the river with his fishing rod, his thoughts flew in every direction. What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What should I do next? Why can't I ever focus? Why am I not good enough? The river in front of him remained calm, yet his thoughts stormed louder than any thunder. Hu would sigh and tighten his grip on the fishing rod. I wish my mind could just be quiet, he whispered. Just once. One day, as Hu sat drowning in his own thoughts, he heard footsteps approaching the riverbank. It was Elder Cato, an old fisherman known across the valley for his calmness. No matter what happened, no matter how chaotic things became, the old man moved with the stillness of a silent lake. Elder Cato placed his wooden boat in the water and looked at Hu with kind, weathered eyes. My boy, you are not fighting the world. You are fighting your own mind. Hu blinked, confused. I try to control my thoughts, he replied. But they always control me instead. The old man laughed gently, not mocking, but understanding. Come, he said, motioning toward his small hut by the shore. I'll show you something. Inside the hut, Elder Cato lit a small lantern, casting warm gold light across the wooden walls. He placed a simple bowl of clear water in front of Hu. The old man explained, "This bowl is your mind." He dipped a small stick into the bowl and began to stir. The water became cloudy and restless, swirling in every direction. This is your mind when you chase every fear, every worry, every thought. This is what happens when you react to everything. Hu watched the water slosh chaotically. It looked exactly like how his mind felt. Elder Cato then set the bowl down. Slowly the water began to settle. Cloudy. Then clearing. Then perfectly still. When you stop reacting, the old man said quietly. When you stop feeding your thoughts, your mind becomes calm all by itself. Something inside Hu shifted. A tiny spark of understanding. For the next few days, Elder Cato trained Hu not with tools, or books, or long speeches, but with silence. Every morning, Hu sat beside the river. He watched the water flow. He felt the air move across his skin. He let his thoughts come, and he let them go. At first, his mind fought back. Thoughts jumped everywhere. Worries screamed for attention. But Hu didn't react. He didn't chase them. Slowly, very slowly, his mind began to soften, to quiet, to obey. He realized something powerful. He didn't have to control every thought. He only needed to control his attention. Days later, a violent storm struck the valley. Wind roared like a wild beast. Waves slammed against the boats. Villagers panicked as ropes snapped and supplies drifted away. For a moment, Hu felt fear rise in his chest, the old storm inside him trying to return. But he closed his eyes. He breathed deeply. He let the fear pass like a cloud floating across the sky. When he opened his eyes again, his mind was clear. He moved quickly, but calmly, tying boats, helping villagers, saving supplies, guiding children to safety. Everyone else panicked, but Hu did not. He had learned the power of a controlled mind. After the storm passed, a villager approached him in amazement. Hu, how were you so calm? Hu smiled softly. I learned to stop letting my thoughts control me, he said, and to start controlling them instead. That evening, Hu returned to the river, the same place where his battle once began. But now, the river outside him, and the river inside him, were both calm. The world can be loud. Your thoughts can be overwhelming. but the mind you learn to control can always become quiet again. Master your thoughts, and you master your life. If this story brought you peace today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs calm in their heart.